Hey guys. Hi Juliet. Hello. We're about to get in today. Sorry, like always, I'm kind of a little bit all over the place. Okay, and this song has got to go. We're about to get into some love magic. Plant the seed of love tonight. And we'll be doing some live readings tonight. All righty. Let's see here. I'm about to get into it. How are you guys feeling tonight? How are you feeling, Juliet? I know, Brianna. I was like, okay, Brianna. Did you guys bring your sweet treat? What you're gonna need for this ritual is you're gonna need a piece of paper, a pen, and if you can, a sweet treat, like a cookie or some chocolate, something sweet. I always love to add like sweet treats, candy to love spells, love rituals. Thank you, Juliet. Okay. Really look at me. Woo. I'm hot. I'm good. I need a break, and I think I'm really gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a short break for the spring. That it's really on my spirit to do that. Just to kind of like process things and like just, I don't know. I feel like I need to, not like that I'm like something's wrong or anything. I just feel kind of a little bit burnt out. So I'm just trying to like stay true to my energy. I'm probably gonna take a short break. Ooh, strawberries are great for love magic. So that's great. Yeah, strawberries. I have some chocolate, some little chocolates here, and these cookies that are really bomb. These little two cookies. One is in the shape of a heart. So that's gonna be my little treats. Cookies are bomb. Yeah, I need to take a break. I'm still gonna be in the coven and doing stuff with you guys there. But I really need to be in that space, like, you know, a little bit more. I kind of want to take a break from social media. So I think for like March, I'm gonna host probably just one ritual, and that'll be like a that's gonna be an abundance spell. And that's it. And I think I will take a break for all of spring and just kind of like pour into myself, like handle some things that I've been doing. Like I feel like March is gonna get really busy. So things will still be like functioning, running and everything, but I just kind of want to take a break from doing tarot readings. Not personals. Like I'll still have the Etsy up if anybody wants to book a reading, but I don't know. I feel kind of like things are going to switch. I'm going to finish up. I think I have 2 more readings. I have, what are we doing? Are they fake or are they real? And we're also going to do, what is the other one? Oh, their karma. The karma. What is their karma? So, yeah. Let me see. I have so many notifications on this phone. Like, God, oh. So, yeah. We're gonna get into this love ritual though. I don't want to be too long with it because I do want to get to the love readings. I haven't done, you know, live readings in a while, so I thought that would be fun for Valentine's Day. Okay. Hey. I don't give a fuck about no black bitch. I don't give a fuck about no skinny bitch. You can come suck up on his face. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel pretty, I mean, I feel ready for this ritual, you know, but I feel like I feel myself being pulled inward to do some like do my own planting of seeds and cleansing, like kind of like a spring clean. Like it's time to like really like just do a whole deep cleanse, you know? So my plan, sorry you guys, I'm like processing my own shit right now. I feel like I'm in a weird, not like a super weird mood, but just like I'm processing things, waiting for you guys to get in here, see if anybody else wants to join this love ritual. But it's like, I feel a little bit like I need to pull back and just kind of like people that are only in my circle, that's who I'm going to be fucking with, you know, until summer. I feel like that's how I've been feeling. So I need to kind of like just take a break from social media, kind of. That's what I'm feeling. It's like the social media, like, you know, I don't know. I'm going to host one ritual in March. I think I'm going to do it on the equinox. Okay. That's going to be an abundance spell ritual. And then I feel like I'm going to take another break. And then once the summer gets here, we'll do beauty rituals, beauty and love and glamour. Like we'll focus on glamour. But we did a lot. Like we've been doing a lot of work. So I feel the need to kind of like just slow it down. We've been doing a lot of work. We've done a lot of protection. We also had a transmutation spell, which is also a manifestation spell. We had quite a few energies that we've been doing lately. So, you know, and the soft life glamour, that's the next ritual that's coming up after this one. So you can say from this point, we're gonna be focusing on just the two, you know. I'm gonna do an abundance spell, plant that seed in March, and then I'm gonna take a break. And then when we come back, we'll focus on like beauty and glamour, magic, as well as love. Summer is a really good time for that type of energy. So, but I just feel like we've been planting seeds. We've been doing the work. And so I'm going to just be pouring into my coven, into my platforms. I have some things that I'm building, and like I'm building the yoga workshop. So I want like just time and focus, like undivided attention that goes to that. So that's going to be another big project. So I'll be working on that. What is this? 8 of mirrors. Yeah, we're going to get into some messages too. I'll be pulling cards tonight. Let me put that banner up. So hold on. Let me put that banner up so that you guys can get that going, and then we'll get on and pop in. So I am going to be doing $22 readings tonight. So if you guys are interested, join the list. It is on Stan Store. Okay. We're doing love readings. I want to tap into the energy of love. Okay. I'm gonna have some chocolates and then get started. I have our candle. Let me show you guys the candle. It's just a basic red candle that I'm using. Now, I don't have all the participants' candles here. They're actually in my space where I work. So with this love ritual, this is the collective candle. And when I get the collective candles, these are like beacons. I really look at these as beacons, amplifiers that amplify and beacon, like, you know, just project the energy of us, for us. Now, this ritual is like a love ritual. There's a lot of people that are focusing on different love. You know, this is a ritual that's going to plant the seed of love for 2026. And, you know, like for me, I want to focus more on self-love. You know, I know like many of us, I don't want to say that I've been going through it, but I feel like the energy has been like thick, dense, and kind of like challenging, you know, the energies over the past like at least year. And so, you know, just for like myself, I want to like reconnect with myself, like spark up and like a reignite the love affair that I have with myself, you know. And so I want to focus more on self-love. That's what I will be focusing on with this ritual. There are some people that are wanting to find their soulmate. There's people that want to, you know, generate more love within an existing connection. So this candle is very kind of like general. What I have on here, and I wrote in red ink on the candle, so you can't really see. I'm just been really attracted to red. Oh, and I forgot the other candle that I bought for this ritual, but I wouldn't be lighting that one on camera. I'm just going to be lighting this one tonight, and I'm about to start dressing it for us. Put some herbs in here and some oils onto this candle before we get started. But if you want to join this ritual, you can still join the collective working. Okay, so with all of these rituals that I host, there's a group collective ritual that goes along with it. So with this ritual, just like other ones, you'll get your own candle that's designated to your energy, the love that you're calling in. It's also a vessel spell that I'm doing with the participants. So you'll get your own vessel and your own candle. So you can still join as long as the listing is still up. My Coven members are taking kind of like some time getting back to me on their things. So I haven't started yet with that. And I usually always start the group. Let's not listen to this song. I always start the group ritual after the live. Okay. Yes, I need a cleanse. Like I've been working hard, grinding, especially for the collective as of lately. Like we've been doing it. We did a releasing ritual. You know what it is? Gotta show me. We did a releasing ritual in November. That's really when the work started. We did a remove and release ritual where that was kind of like letting go. We're letting go of the energy that we need to let go of to move forward, right? And then we had the red void ritual. And that was a protection ward that we did. Yep. And then after that, we did a transmutation spell. And then we've done a cord cutting, which is still ongoing right now with my participants. So it's like I'm still in the works of like doing all these different spells for the collective. And so I just feel like I need to cleanse as a healer, as you know, someone that works with the collective. I need to kind of like tap in, cleanse my energetic field before I do any other rituals. And I just have so much planned for the summer and the fall. And so I kind of want to tap in with some things that I'm working on. So I need to do a cleanse. Like, I'm planning on deep cleansing my whole entire house and just focusing on finishing up these cleanses that I've been doing with the coven. Okay, so I dressed our candle with some herbs, some love herbs. You need. Okay. Let me get back to. Okay, guys. Where's the comments? Let me see. Okay, we're gonna get started now. We are diving into some love magic. We are about to get into the Love Come to Me ritual. This is all about attracting divine love, okay, to us. And, you know, we use this word attraction, but really how we truly attract experience and manifest whatever, it doesn't matter if it's love, money, we are attracting with our embodiment. This is to embody the energy of love. So I want you right now to get have your intention come to mind, whether you are wanting to call in your soulmate tonight, if you are wanting to develop more love with self, have a better loving connection that you have with yourself. If you want to generate more love within an existing connection with your spouse, with your significant other. Okay. Now, I wouldn't really suggest, it's up to you, if you want to, but I wouldn't really suggest that you use this to bring somebody into your life that you're not in a relationship with, unless you guys are like in separation and you really feel like this person is your soulmate, is like someone that you really want to be on good terms with. But I don't think that you should just pick someone that doesn't really know that they want to be in a relationship with you. Those things are not really going to last. Like trying to make someone love you, it can be done, but it's something that is temporary. Okay. So, and even when like with your existing relationships, this is to help it, this is to help the energy between you guys. I know DMs can be very long-winded, but thank you for all these spells and practices. They are really helping me. You are so welcome. I just love it. I love doing this, But today and yesterday and like this past week, I've been feeling like I need to take a break. And I don't really feel inspired except like doing an abundance ritual and spell for us. So we'll be doing that on the equinox, the spring equinox. But other than that, I'm just going to kind of take a break and just pour into myself and work on like some really cool things that I'm doing right now. But yeah, but you're so welcome. Okay. Oh, your DMs in the coven. I know. No, everybody writes me so much in there. Like, so I don't mind it. I love, like, even Brianna, she sent me a video, for her reading. And I just love when you guys like, don't ever feel like you're writing and you're all winded and you're writing too much, because I love reading what you guys write me. That's why I created the coven. That's why I created these private communities, so that we can really commune with each other, and Brianna sent me a video, to catch up, and I'm going to write her back. It's another reason why I need to just take a break, because I have other spells going on currently right now. And I have clients that I have to get to for tarot readings and stuff. So, Brianna sent me a video, and I just love when my clients send me videos and voice messages, because I get to hear their voice and see their beautiful face and like, connect with them. So don't ever feel, oh my God, I'm doing too much. Like, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get into this Love Come to Me. Like I said, this is about embodying the energy of love. Okay. about embodying the energy of love so that it can manifest within your life. So I want you to bring to your attention your intention of what you are calling in, what type of love that you are wanting to call in. And you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen. Okay? We're going to start something that you will finish later. And you're going to need a sweet treat. Okay, you need a little sweet treat, some chocolate, some fruit. If you don't have anything like, you know, indulgent, you can always get fruit. Fruit is indulgent as well. I have some chocolate kisses and some cookies here for my sweet treat. Okay, I really love bringing sweets into love spells. Okay, and that's exactly what we're doing. Now, this step that I'm going to start talking about here, you're going to want to get a pen and paper because we're going to be writing a love letter. And we are going to be writing this love letter to program our frequency. Okay. This is going, scripting, writing letters is like in magical workings is a great way to program your frequency, program your mind. Okay. Your energy to this. To the frequency of love. Okay. So the first step, which you will probably most likely, all of you guys will not be finishing this here on live. You can, but I do suggest that you spend time, you know, with this step. You're going to write a love letter and you're going to start the love letter off by addressing your dearest love. So my dearest love. Okay. So this love energy is either like when you're writing it this way, when you say my dearest love, you are referring to your significant other, your soulmate, your boyfriend, the new experience, the new relationship that you're calling in. Okay. So when you write this love letter, my dearest love, or dear, my dearest love, or whatever, dear love, and you're going to express your feelings. This is why I want you to take your time. So it should be 4 to 10 or more sentences long. This is a form of scripting. Okay, and you want to write this letter as if you have already experienced these experiences. Okay, you're in it, you're in this relationship, you've experienced lots of different experiences of love. Okay, and you're writing it in such a way that it is in the present tense. Okay, so when you're writing this, you want to express your feelings. You want to describe your experiences, but really focus on your feelings. Feelings are the fuel for this realm that we live in. How we manifest here, it is manifested off of feelings. And feelings influence your frequency. Okay, so it is like the fuel to your frequency. Your vibration is what attracts that embodiment, which attracts these experiences, these matched experiences. Okay, so really focus on the feelings. You can describe things like, oh, I just love that you take me out every week. I love date nights. I love that you rub my feet. I love that you pay my bills and you provide for me. Try to use good language, not just love and like. Okay, but how does it make you feel? It makes me feel so secure. It makes me feel so taken care of, so loved. Express your joy and your happiness in this letter. Okay, you can make it very kind of my cats are so annoying. He's trying to get in, my cat. I don't want him in here. He's so hairy. My black cat, he's so hairy. Okay, he's been getting hair all over my bed. I don't like it. He's out. But focus on your feelings of gratitude, pleasure, joy. Okay, when you write this letter, and really focus on how it makes you feel. and take time to feel those feelings while you're writing it. And then you're going to sign it yours truly, your full name. Okay. Now, after you write this letter, you're going to sleep with it in your bed. If you have an envelope, that's even better. You're going to fold it up. You're going to put this letter under your bed. So it could be in your sheets, under your pillow, or actually underneath your bed. Okay. Now this is still going to psychologically trigger you, and it's charging you as you sleep. This is dream magic. This is sleep magic. Okay. So sleep with this letter. And on Sunday, or a Sunday, you can sleep with it for however long you want to, but on a Sunday, okay? Because, you know, days really matter with our magical workings. There's a reason why I wanted to do it on Friday, because it's a day, it's Venus day. This is a love day. This is a great day to do love workings and get into the energy of love and attraction, okay, and manifestation. So on our candle, I wrote Venus. You can't really see anything that I've done on this candle because I used red marker. I felt really called to just kind of make it unseen for some reason. But I did a lot on this candle. I've done some, like, you know, wording. All on this whole candle is covered with words, with a spell for the collective. Okay. And it has the Venus symbol. And I chose Venus because we're doing it on Venus Day. And it's very general. Many people are working on different types of love, manifesting different love with this ritual. So, but on Sunday is a great day for release. This is when we're going to release this energy fully into, you know, the ether, into reality. We're going to let go of it on Sunday. And Sundays are also really great for manifestation and for success and all of that. Okay. And so on Sunday, you're going to open it. You're going to read it, okay, out loud. And then I hope you guys can hear me because I do have a little bit of music playing. When you open it and you read it out loud, I want you then to stare at your piece of paper. Okay, you're going to stare at your piece of paper and you're going to envision your letter burning. Now, you're not going to actually burn it because there is power in leaving magical writings in the physical realm. Okay. We don't have to burn everything. We don't have to throw everything into the river. You know, there is power in leaving magical writings out in the world, okay, for you to find later, for somebody else to find. I know some people like to burn their things to charge it, but what you're doing here, when you open it and you read it out loud, I want you to envision this paper burning from the center outward, okay? So you can close your eyes and open them, whichever one feels comfortable and more strong and more powerful. You're going to see this paper burn from the center outward, okay? What you're doing here is that you are charging this letter even more, okay? And I have found that when you do this, when you write love letters and when you do your non-negotiables and you do scripting with love, it's very powerful for really anything that you're trying to manifest, but I found it to be very powerful for love workings, love letters that are left in the physical. We're not burning them. We're not like taking them to the river or burying them, you know, where we don't see them anymore. We are leaving it here. But what you're doing with your mind is you are charging this and activating this letter. Okay, so you're going to see your letter burn from the center outward and turn into ash. Okay, and then after that, you're going to put this letter somewhere where you're going to store it away, where you're not going to easily get to it, or it's going to be easily found. Okay, so you could put it in a grimoire, but you want to put it like in the back where you're not going to find it until maybe like, you know, later on, and you're going to forget about it. You could put it on your altar. You could put it in your altar if you have like drawers, or like, you know, my last altar had like an underpiece where I used to hide things underneath my altar. You could put it underneath your bed, continue it charging you, but eventually you want to just let go. This is the magical and most powerful part, is the letting go process. Okay, you need to forget about it. Okay. So again, I will repeat this. You want to write this love letter. It's very powerful. This works very well with love manifestation. You're going to write this love letter. You're going to address it to my dearest love. And it's either going to be yourself, like me. I'll be writing to myself, the love of my life. Okay. I'll be writing to myself, and you're going to express your feelings. You're going to describe experiences, and you can describe the experiences, but also just really focus on your feeling, the emotions, the sensations, okay, that these experiences have made you felt, because you are writing it in the present tense. You've already, went on like 100 date nights. You've already, like, this man is already paying your bills and providing for you. You have a great relationship with yourself, and so focus on these words like I feel so, or it makes me feel so good and secure and safe when you do this for me. When we went here and we did that, and our wedding was so beautiful, and I just remember feeling so, focus on expressing joy, happiness, gratitude, and pleasure in this letter. Okay. So the letter should be at least a paragraph, 4 to 10 sentences long or more. If you want to write a 4-page letter, write a 4-page letter. Let's put that song on. I'm writing you a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. That's right. And when I write you, you better get it on time. I can't. These nails. Yeah. Let's listen to 4-page letter. So you're going to write a long ass letter. We're not going to do it here on live. Yeah. Turn my music up. Okay, so you're going to write this letter. It could be a 4-page letter. It could be 2-page. It could be just a page. But get into it. Scripting is so powerful for manifestation. And for me, I found it to be writing letters, doing such things like I'm preparing myself for my lover kind of stuff, and then writing love letters. I feel like that is such a powerful way to manifest love and romantic experiences. Okay, so then you're going to write this letter, and you're going to sign it yours truly, and you're going to put your full name. You're going to sleep with it for at least 2 days. And on Sunday, this Sunday that's coming up, or the next Sunday, you can sleep with it for however long you want, because that is going to charge you, okay, while you're sleeping. This is sleep magic, dream magic. So don't be surprised when you sleep with this letter. You might have some weird dreams, okay? You might dream about them. Okay, you might dream about exes. Don't take it literal. This is just energy moving in motion, okay? So just pay attention. And you're going to sleep with it. And on Sunday, or a Sunday, because Sundays are good for success, for release, for healing, for just letting go of things, new beginnings, you're going to open it. You're going to read it out loud. You're going to feel the energy and feel the happiness, of the letter. And then you're going to envision it burning from the center outward, turning into ash. From the center outward, it's burning in your hand. You could close your eyes, open them, go back and forth from opening and closing your eyes to envision this using your mind's eye for at least, 90 seconds to 3 minutes long. You want to have this visualization. That is activating this letter and really, truly releasing it. Because after that, you're going to store it away in a book, in your altar, in your grimoire, under your bed, behind your glamour altar, behind your mirror, whatever. You're going to store it away, and you're going to forget about it. Okay. And that's it with this part of the ritual. Okay. Now, I have our candle. I have Venus written on here. I have a whole spell written on this red candle. And this is going to be our beacon for the group ritual and for tonight, what we're doing here tonight. Okay, so if you do want to join this ritual, the group working, because there are people that are joined, my coven is in on this ritual, and everybody that's involved is, getting their own candle. It'll be a standalone candle. It won't be like a jarred candle like this, and a vessel, because I'll be creating a love jar for you guys and working this energy for the next probably 7 days, as long as this candle burns, because the other candles that will be the participants, they'll burn pretty quickly. But I haven't started yet because my coven, we just be moving with spirit time. I be waiting for my coven to everyone to check in with me, with their ritual information. So everybody's getting back to me today. A lot of people wrote me today in the coven. So I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, my girl's not really wanted to focus on love. I was like, okay, my coven's not really trying to do love magic, but that's okay. And then everybody started writing me yesterday and today. So I was like, okay, let me just wait and see what's up with them. Okay, so this is the first part of the ritual. We are now going to travel to our heart chakra, because I told you, we're planting a seed. If you're new here, we work with the chakra system. I work with chakra systems and, journeying inward and working with our psyche. Okay, our eye. And what this is going to do, our mind's eye, it's going to charge our intentions. We're going to plant our intentions. It's going to charge our candle. It's going to get the participants of the ritual, the group ritual. This is their homework to do. Okay, like I'm going to be working it, doing stuff within their individual energy, but this is also their homework to get in alignment with this spell work that I'm going to be doing with them. So this is, this is for us to activate our energies and to plant this seed, okay, of love. So the next step, you guys can write your, 1 in a million. You guys can write your love letter, but we're probably not going to finish it here tonight. Okay. This feet is too small for my booty. It's too small. I want to get a new vanity. I'm sitting on my vanity chair. So after we're done, we're about to travel. We're going to do a little activation. It's really important whenever you're doing your candle work to do some type of visualization. And if you're not good at visualization, you can get better at it. You just have to practice. Not everybody, like some people believe that they can't visualize. It just takes practice. Your mind's eye is kind of like a muscle, So you got to practice it. In a million. We're going to do the travel. We're going to travel to the heart chakra to plant a seed. So let me explain to you guys what we're going to do, because some of you guys might not know exactly. Hi, Kia. Okay. So like I said, hey, girl. So glad I can't deny. Okay. We in the love energy tonight, and we're going to do love readings at the end of this ritual. Okay. You know how I'd be just yapping anyways after the ritual. So I was like, I might as well do love readings. So if you want to get your cards read, I'm going to do readings. I want to focus on love, but if you want me to pull a card for you guys for another situation, I know a lot of people are going through it. So whatever, just go to the Stand Store and join the list. I'm going to go in order. Okay, so the list is open on the Stand Store. If you go to the description box and go to the Stand Store, you'll see the listing for the live reading list. And so I'm going to be able to see it all here for everybody that's, joining. Anything you so desire. Anything you want from me. I'm gonna be listening to Aaliyah. Rest in peace. I'm gonna listen to Aaliyah when I write my letter. I haven't written my letter yet, and I stopped doing shit on live with you guys. I'm gonna do it alone. But I'll do the meditation. I'm gonna do the meditation with you. My kids are being loud. Okay. So let me explain to you. We're going to be traveling to the heart chakra. Hope you guys are getting your, just getting kind of started with your, yes. She's a vibe. I'm going to be listening to her when I write my letter. Rest in peace. And all the information that's coming out, I'm just like, Aaliyah, all the stuff that's coming to the surface. And you guys, I really, not to bring that energy into our thing, but I really want to talk about this shit, because I've been knowing all this nasty, like corrupt, horrific shit for a long time. Okay. And I really want to talk about it because have you guys seen Cardi B? She's on her tour right now. And her visuals are fucking crazy. I'm like, whoa, this is really cool, But I see the symbology here. And I see it a lot in all the celebrity shit. But anyways, we're not going to get into that. Let me explain to you what we're going to do next. We're going to go into part 2 of this ritual. So you guys can finish your love letter. Put time into it. You can finish it tonight. Finish it whenever. But you want to sleep with it for some time. Okay? And quiet! Hey, I told them I'm done being nice. I told my kids I'm done with the gentle parenting. So I'm be like summoning their grandfather. Sending your love. I'm the baddest bitch. Okay, so we're gonna travel to, I don't know, I'm gonna keep the vibes with the love energy, you know what I mean? For princess treatment, Sukiana. Okay, so we're gonna travel to the heart chakra. This is the next, yeah, they have a lot of visuals. I see it a lot. Yeah, I see it. I always peep it. And I don't want my channel because I'm not like, I know about this stuff. It's interesting, but I don't obsess about it. And I just have my own like, philosophy and like belief about it and stuff. But I feel like there's something to learn from it. You know what I mean? I think it's something to learn from this. I don't know. I might make a video. I might not. But anyways, we are going to travel to the heart chakra. And what we're going to do here is like, the chakras, you guys, these are our centers. These are like portals into self that hold so much data, okay, about us, about your life, about, who you are and how you operate. You can really discover a lot about yourself and how to heal yourself, how to manifest, how to move with working with the chakra system, and also with shamanism, with journeying. So that's how I, work with visualization, is I work with the inner worlds. There is all the information is within us. Okay. And that is where the true magic is birthed and generated. So we're going to be working with the chakra system. They are the centers, and you can actually go there. You can actually go and do visualizations and collect data, because what the chakra does is it mirrors back the energy that you are. Okay. So we're going to start in the root, and we're going to travel to the root, to the sacral, to the solar plexus. And then we're going to end this meditation in the heart chakra. So these first 3, and I really like that we're working with these first 3 lower chakras, because this is where a lot of the issues lie when it comes to love, okay, and embodying that energy that we desire. So as we go through these chakras tonight in our visualization, we're going to collect messages, okay? So I'm going to guide you through a meditation where you're going to go into your root chakra, and you're going to use your mind's eye. We're going to journey, okay? We're going to do a shamanic journey, okay? And we're going to go there, and you're going to take a look at what your root chakra looks like. And you're going to collect a message. We're moving though. We're traveling. We're not going to spend too much time in the root, in the sacral or the solar plexus, but they will be giving us messages while we are traveling to our heart. Okay. So I'm going to guide you through. We're going to be portal jumping. Okay. So right now through our centers, our portals to our inner worlds. We're going to be jumping through them until we get to the heart. And then we're going to plant a seed in the heart. Okay. So right now, I want you to take a couple breaths. Okay. And I'm going to light our candle. I'm kind of being instructed to light it right now. So I'm going to do that for us. I want you right now to bring up your intention in mind. So if you are wanting to attract your soulmate, I want you to think about that intention. Okay. I want you to think about the energy that you're going to pour into this letter or that you've already started. Okay. I'm going to light it. Get your intention ready. Okay. I've lit our candle. And what I really love about this collective work and these, like, you know, these circles that we have every month is that these are timeless energies. Okay. This is a timeless energy point in time that we're all connecting to right now. And we're making an effect together. So even the people that are showing up tomorrow, maybe next week, they'll watch this live. We're all connecting at the same time. It's so beautiful. You know, and it's power in numbers. I've been really feeling so in my purpose with doing this collective work with you guys. So I feel honored to guide you tonight and to do this work, and even the participants of the group ritual. I am honored to do the work for you guys. Okay. And to connect with you. Ooh, dropped my lighter. That's fine. So bring up your intention of your, you know, what you are attracting when it comes to love. Okay. Get that in mind. We're going here to plant the seed of having a better connection with ourselves, or planting the seed of attracting the soulmate, or planting the seed within you to, you know, heal an existing relationship, or to generate more love and excitement and or spicy energy, even that in an existing relationship, you know, to call in a new romantic, you know, encounter or whatever. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's all up to you guys, but get your intention ready. Okay. And so when we travel here tonight, everything you see, like we're gonna start in the root. We're gonna go to the root chakra, and we're gonna travel upwards, right? Because the root is at our near our pelvic area, right? And so we're gonna start there, and we're traveling upward into our heart space. Okay, so as we're in this meditation, it's going to be a very fun movie going on in your head. That's what shamanism, shamanic journeying is. It's, you know, using your mind's eye to decode, you know, information, and you're watching yourself in a movie, basically. And I'm going to guide you through it. Okay. But while you're there, I'm going to lead you towards the next portal. So when we go into the root, I'll be leading you towards the sacral. Okay. And as you're traveling, you're going to get a message from each of these chakras that we're going to be in tonight, all four of them. Okay. Even your heart. You're going to gather a message in that chakra. And I'm going to bring you back online, or like have you open your eyes. And this is why I wanted you to have some paper and a pen. So if you need to get another piece of paper, get another piece of paper. And I want you to jot down, you know, the message. So the message is, you know, when our subconscious, our mind, it doesn't speak in the language like how I'm speaking to you right now. It speaks in feelings. It speaks in imagery. Okay. Sometimes you'll have, spirits talk to you, and don't be afraid. Like, these are all, like, this is you. So these are like your spirit guides. These are most likely this is going to be like an animal spirit that wants to help you. If you see animals and they speak to you in, in your journeying, in your meditation, you might just see physical objects. Like, when we get to the message in the root, maybe you see a bird. right? You see a bluebird. And so when when you come back and I tell you, okay, write down your message, you might have to write, I saw a blue bird and it was dancing and then it disappeared and, into the water, it dived into the water. Just quickly jot down the message and then you can come back and decode these things to understand what that message really meant when it comes to love. Okay. You might even see it, just trust everything that you see. Everything that you see and feel and hear is real. Okay, and this is a message, and you can come back and decode it later. You can go into another meditation and understand. Maybe tomorrow you'll understand, oh, I understand what that blue bird was about. Like it reminds me of this time that I watched this movie with so and so, and this person was, making me feel bad. We had an argument. And so, your subconscious will give you these information so that you can understand the work that needs to be done, the things that are to come. Okay, so just trust the messages that you're seeing. Also, when you go into the root, and all of these chakras, I want you to pay attention to how they look. Okay, and how they feel, how you look in this meditation as well. Everything matters. Okay, so and from time to time, like we've done this a couple times, we travel in our chakras, over the years with these rituals that we do. And so it might look different. I know when I was working on my abandonment issues, my root chakra looked like a dusty, scary dungeon basement. Okay. And then, there was times where it looked like a forest. It looked like a jungle. It will change with your intention. So pay attention to how the environment looks of your chakra and also like how you feel and how you look within this meditation. Okay. Pay attention to it. Okay. And just take note. And a good thing when you do these meditations is to record them, because a lot of times like you'll forget, especially in the beginning when you're first starting out, you'll kind of forget these messages, these movies, these little movies that you see. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I just wanted to I'm a person that just loves to just really explain. I want you guys to be very informed. Okay, so we're gonna get started. All right, so go ahead, bring your I like that song. We're gonna be quiet though. We're not gonna put any music on. Bring your intention. We're traveling. We're gonna be traveling through these portals of self, the chakra system, to collect messages and to eventually reach the heart chakra, to plant the seed of love tonight. And what this seed is going to do, it's going to create a current that pushes out. We're planting, essentially, we are planting this seed within your subconscious, in your mind. Okay. And so this is going to create a current, a magnetic current. Okay. And essentially, you are embodying this energy. All right. So I want you guys to close your eyes with your intention and center your energy with breath, with controlled breathing. So go ahead and close your eyes, relax yourself, and controlled breathing is just controlling your breath nice and slow. And you want to bring your focus into the present moment. Breathe until you feel very aware of your surroundings. Okay. I want you to see a light at the center of you. This could be your heart center, it could be your solar plexus where your navel is. Begin to see an orb there and see it travel throughout your body, filling your body up with light. You want to hold an image of yourself glowing with light. And if you can, begin to push that light a little bit outside of your body, maybe filling up the space around you, maybe filling up the whole space that you occupy, the room that you're in. But push that light out just a little bit further outside of your body so you can cleanse your aura, cleanse your energetic field. Okay. And then bring your attention back down to your center. Okay. And expand a shape surrounding you, a sphere. Now, the outside of this sphere is reflective. This is your shield tonight, protecting what you're doing here tonight. Okay. So hold an image of you cleansed, tap into that feeling, how it feels being cleansed with light, and see yourself surrounded with a sphere. Okay. You're sitting within a sphere. Even if you hold that image just for a short period of time, it's there. Just know that it's there. Okay. This is your shield. It's protecting you. All right. So now I want you to bring yourself back to the center of focus in the present moment and begin to see yourself in a dark room. Okay. A dark space. Maybe there's a little bit of light. You can kind of see the tinge of texture around you, but it's just a dark space that you're in. You're standing there. Focus on how you look. Okay. Focus on how you look, how you feel in your body, what you're wearing. Okay. And I want you now to envision a red portal springing to life within this dark space. It's filling up the space that you're in with a red glow. Now, beyond this portal is your root chakra. Just know that. Okay. We are setting the intention to travel to the root. And so when you step through this portal, the environment will change, and allow this environment to be shown to you. Allow your mind to show you what the state of your root chakra is. Okay. So go ahead and see yourself walk through this portal, which is your root chakra. Okay. Just for a quick note, just take a look. What does it look like? Okay. Have you changed? Do you look different? It could be a forest. It could be a basement. It could be literally anything. It could be a known place. There's been times where I've traveled to my heart, to my root chakra, and it was my childhood home. Okay. So just allow it to reveal, and that in itself is a message. Okay. So just pay attention, take in the environment, and begin to walk through this environment. See yourself walking through, you're just slowly walking, okay, through this environment, just taking in all of the sensations, the feelings, the imagery of this place. Okay. And you're going to find the next portal, which is the sacral. Okay. We're on a mission. We need to travel. So you kind of pick up your pace. You're walking through your root chakra. You're not here to stay, but you're just kind of just looking around. You can always come back here. Know that you can always come back here tomorrow on your own, to collect more messages there. Okay. But we're on a mission. We're moving. Take in, what you're seeing. And along this journey, about halfway to the next portal, the next jump, you come across something which will be your message. So I'm going to allow you guys to walk through this space and allow yourself to find a message from your root. This message, whatever it is, it can be a ball. I remember one time when I went to my heart chakra, I found a ring. It was very similar to a ring that I had found, or that was gifted to me when I was a child. Okay, so it could literally be anything. It could be an animal, it could be a plant, it can be a person, it can be, something that's going to communicate something to you. Okay, so go ahead and find that message. Move through this terrain, this environment, and find your message from your root chakra. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and jot down that message. Interesting. Okay, so close your eyes when you're ready. When you're done writing down your just little note of your message, you can come back to that and understand it more deeply later, but we're still on a mission. So now that you've gotten this message, okay, I want you to begin to walk again through this terrain, this environment, and find the next portal. Okay, so finish up that last visual and go and find the next portal. This portal is going to be a nice deep orange. Okay, it's already here, activated. It's, and it's waiting for you. So go and find it. Know that you're traveling upwards towards the next center. Hmm. Okay, and as you pass through that portal, see yourself pass through the sacral portal and again come into a whole different environment. Take a moment to really lock in with what that environment looks like. Okay. Pay attention to what you look like, how you feel. Take a little, we're moving at a slow pace here and really take in the environment. Okay. And then you begin to pick up some speed because we're going on to the next message. You're going to gather another message from the sacral chakra this time. Okay, what does your sacral chakra need to tell you about love? Okay, about this love that you are intending to embody, that you are intending to attract and have and manifest as a reality. Okay, so go ahead and pick up some pace and walk through this environment and find that next message. Remember, it could be anything. Hmm. And then go ahead and open your eyes and record your message. And then go ahead and close your eyes again once you're done recording that. bit of information and keep on going, traveling. We're traveling upwards. We are now going towards the solar plexus. I want you to find the next portal within this space, okay, of the sacral chakra. And so see yourself moving through this environment to go and find that doorway, that gateway, that channel. You're going to pass through it. This is going to be a bright, vibrant yellow portal. Okay. It's up, it's activated here already. Know that you're traveling upwards, onward with our journey through this chakra system. My mind just cracks me up. So go and find that portal. And again, you're going to cross over into your solar plexus. So it's going to change. Okay. It's going to change. The environment is going to change. And so I want you to pay attention again to how it looks. That's a message within itself. And we're going to just continue on. We're going to find a message here that's going to give us a message about love. So take your time, take in what the environment looks like. What do you look like? Huh. And I want you to move through this environment and find the next message. See yourself picking up pace, running, walking fast towards the next message. And along this journey, you come across the next point of information, okay? Go ahead and open your eyes and record that information when you're ready. Okay, now, when you're ready, begin to see yourself continue on with this journey and, at a slow pace, gather the rest of that information and begin to pick up your pace again. Continuing on with this journey, we're going to go on to the heart chakra where we're going to finally plant the seed. And while we're going to the heart chakra now, okay? So find yourself moving through this environment. Find the next portal. This portal should be a bright, vibrant green, healthy, beautiful color of green. Okay, this is the heart chakra. Find it. It's up. It's activated. Know that you are climbing upwards even further into your heart. Okay. And this is where the real work here tonight is going to be done. Okay. So see yourself, find that portal, and cross over into the next environment. It should change. Pay attention to what it looks like, how you feel, what you look like. And again, we're going to be traveling to the center of your heart now, okay? We're not going on to the throat, okay? We're not doing no throat chakra work tonight, but we are going to find the center of your heart, okay? So the heart of your heart chakra, this is the place where the energy just pumps outward into this category of life, of love and in relationships, okay? So we're going to find the center. This is essentially the heart of your heart chakra. And this is a this is a place where you can plant seeds. And if you think of a heart, the heart is something that pumps life force throughout the rest of your body. And exactly that is what the chakra system is. It is a body, okay, within our own body. And so this will help pump energy into other areas of your life and essentially really have this current of love projected outward. Okay. And like I said earlier, this is planting the seed within you, in your subconscious. Okay. And so this will start the embodiment. This is planting the seed of of love tonight. Okay. So as you're here in the heart chakra, I want you to move through this environment and find the next message on the way to the center. Okay. So we're carrying on with our journey, with our mission here tonight. You're in your heart chakra. You're taking in the environment and go and find the next message. Okay. Now, this message will probably be more profound because this is where we're doing the work. Love and relationships. Okay. That is what the heart chakra is all about. So go and find that message here. And when you're ready, return back and record your information down, and then return back to your heart chakra, the environment, and carry on to the center of you. I mean, the center of your heart chakra, which is essentially your heart, okay? The heart of your heart chakra. And go and find it. Now, when you find this center of your heart chakra, essentially the heart, it will be an actual heart or a body of water or a place that feels like fluid or earth. And this is something that you can insert something into it. Okay. This is a place where you can insert things into it. Okay. So allow your mind to reveal what it looks like. It'll be different for everybody. You know, everybody's heart chakra and the things that they find there, and it's all different from person to person. So allow your mind to reveal what your heart looks like, the heart of your heart chakra, the center of it, where you can plant seeds. And know that every chakra has a center where you can plant seeds in. Okay. And it's usually something very, I don't know. For me, it's like a gelatin like organ. That's what it looks like to me, but that's just me. That's my mind. That's, you know, so allow your mind to reveal what your center of your heart chakra looks like, and go and find it. Okay. Approach it, walk up to it. It could be a box. I know in my heart chakra, it actually looks like kind of like a like I said, a gelatin film like portal. It's really hard to explain what it looks like, but essentially it's something that's like beating, and I can move my hands in it. So allow your chakra to reveal this place, but it can look like a box. It can look like, you know, something in the earth that you can plant something in. So, you know, find it, approach it with the intention to plant your seed. Kneel next to it, or get close to it enough where you can begin the insertion of this seed. So you're there at the center of your heart chakra, and you look down at your hands, and there is an object, or no, I'm sorry, there is an orb of light that eventually turns into an object. Now, this object can be literally anything. It can be, an animal. It can be a cube. It could be a seed. It could be a flower. It could be a cup. Allow your mind again to reveal what this seed of love looks like. Okay. And as you're holding that object, I want you to begin to feel the energy of love that you are planting, your intention. So if it's your soulmate, I want you to do just a small meditation of seeing yourself happy, in joy, in pleasure. Really focus on your face, your body, your sensations. Try not to focus too much, especially if you're trying to attract like a new person. Just focus on how that new person makes you feel. Okay. Think about the experiences. If you want to get married, think about your wedding, what it looks like, and allow yourself to feel these energies. Okay. Feel these emotions. Let your body become electrified with joy and happiness and the feeling of love and security, stability, support, mutual love. And a lot of times your mind will reveal things to come. So if the images are just coming, that's even greater. That's even better. Okay. If the images are not being created, they're just being shown to you, that's even better, I believe, because it's like you're tapping into the energy to come. It's already set in stone or in motion, I should say. So allow yourself to sit with these images and these feelings and these energies of your intention tonight. And know that this object that you're holding, whether it be a ring or a seed or a flower or a strawberry or whatever it is, okay, because it's a physical object, allow it to be charged. Essentially, this is the seed that you will be planting into your heart, that your heart will take. Mm. And when you're ready, go ahead and insert that seed into your heart. Okay, insert that seed into your heart and allow your heart to take it. Sit with the imagery of your heart taking in this seed. How are you reacting? What is the reaction of your heart? Are things changing? Do you look different? Pay attention to all of the feels. Okay. Okay. So now I want you to open your eyes. Okay, you've planted the seed of love. Now, what's cool about these little meditations, or not really little, we'd be meditating, okay, we'd be visualizing. They are very symbolic, and this is the language of the mind. So everything that you've wrote down, everything that you've seen, what you heard, these are all messages from your subconscious, and this is the true magic. This is true magic, the true, like, first technology. This is the technology that our ancestors gave us, okay, that God has given us. So trust everything that you've seen tonight. It might have been weird, it might have been interesting, but it's doing something, okay? It's psychologically triggering and making an effect on your life, okay? So that is the activation and the seed planting of this ritual. Now, remember, you have your love letter. You're going to take this after you're done, and do all the steps with it. And that really completes our love ritual. The next thing that you need to do after feeling all of these sensations and these energies of love and happiness is to eat your treat that you have here. I always like to bring sweets, because especially with like manifestation and especially love workings, is because it kind of signifies a reward that you've got what you've wanted. That's what sweets do to the brain. And so you can eat your treat after this. I got cookies. So that's really it. We have our candle that we lit. It's burning really nice. And for the participants, do your homework, write your letter, okay? For sure. Because we're really like changing our frequency with these practices, okay? These cookies that I got are so good. Now, I haven't started the group working. I will do that tomorrow or the next, because people are still joining and my coven is still getting back to me. And like, when I went to go get supplies for the ritual, I just knew that I was like, I'm gonna come back I'm not gonna buy stuff for the love ritual yet, just the collective live, because I knew more people were gonna do it. I was like, I'll just go tomorrow. So it's still open. If you want to join, you can still join. Okay? Because I'll be getting the candles tomorrow or the next. I'll let you guys know. So we're going to do some love readings. If you guys want to I'll probably be on here for maybe 40 minutes. I'm going to get into the first reading. If you want your cards read, I'm going to do some live readings. But I'm not going to wait for people to decide. I think I have a couple. I got to see. Woo! I feel like zenned out. I feel zenned out. I'm gonna do readings. I have chocolate. I want to do love readings. You guys want a love reading? Okay, let's get our cards out. Actually, let's pull a card for our ritual. You know what we do, how we do. Wow, that's beautiful. Let me see what we've done here. Hold on. I got the 10 of Wands and I have the Ace of Wands. Gotta let go. Yep. Whew, to be continued. What is this? To the Hangman. I feel like I'm picking up on somebody's energies, but let me just read it for everybody. 3 of Wands. A lot of Wands energy. God damn. Okay. So we have, for our ritual that we just did here, we've let go a lot. And like through what we're doing here with the collective ritual and spirit psych also telling me the group ritual, the participants, okay, of the love working, the love come to me conjure that I'll be doing. I just love how I work. I love that I'm a chaos witch because I just like, I'm all over the place and it just makes witchcraft really fun. I do want to say that, like, because the group ritual is going to be like hoodoo. What we did here was shamanism. I just love it. Anyways, okay. So with this 10 of Wands here, what we just did with this ritual here, we released a lot. We let go of a lot of energy. We set the intention for that to follow, okay, for the energy to be released. I'm sure a lot of you guys got messages on like certain things that you need to start doing. What did you guys, we usually talk about our little visualizations. What did you guys see? What did you guys see in your root chakra? Let me get my paper. I kind of jotted down. You know, my intention is to, I'm creating a better relationship with self with this ritual. I want to have a love affair, just fall more deeply like in love with myself. I feel the energy for myself. That's my intention for this group circle here that we did today. And so like my messages that I got from the root chakra, you know, is very interesting. I gotta decode this. Mine, like, you know, I've been doing shamanic journeying for like, I don't know, like 8 years. 8 years. This is something that I use, as a technology that I use to kind of heal myself, to, you know, project magic outward to get what I want. So I be seeing a lot of weird shit in mine. I just think it's so fun, you know. But what did you guys see? But I feel like some of the messages that you guys got were probably about certain things that you have to do, and either you have to let go of. When you have the time to, you know, decode these messages that you got, I really feel like there's something that you've been really wanting to release. You know, you've been wanting to let go of. That's what I'm really getting with that 10 of Wands. It says a shoulder to cry on. So I feel like there's this big release, and you might even like, you know, I saw this video of this girl today. She was like talking about like her family member and how she had to go no contact with her family member, and it was her sister. And she was like saying that she was really like, she's cried. Like, what did she say? She said that her back is hurting, like she's aching because, like, you know, she doesn't want, like, nobody really wants to go no contact with their sister, you know, with their family members, you know, but she felt like she had to do it for herself. She had to choose herself. She was always choosing other people over her own feelings, right? And she was talking about like her pain being like heavy, you know, she could feel it in her body. And so some of you guys might be feeling pain in your body, you know, or have been, and that pain is going to be going away. And so she was like saying like, I'm hurting, but I'm crying for the first time. And it really hit home for me, especially like with her whole situation. Like I'm crying. It feels like I'm crying for the first time, really, about the pain, you know, about this. And that was a sign of like release. Like, it was good. Like to her, she was like saying like she always had to just put on a smile or brush it off or not make things a big deal or say sorry or like accept an apology or brush it off, right? But now it's like it's all coming out. So I feel like what we set today is going to be a big release of something that was heavy. And so why this is so good is because the next card is the Ace of Wands. So this is a new passionate beginning that you've created here tonight. Okay. This is exciting. This is passion. This is a new relationship that is fiery, I feel like. Okay. It's like full of, I want to say, passion and lust and like this sexy kind of energy, like this, like, I don't know, it's going to be a really hot relationship. That's what I feel like. Whether it is with yourself or with somebody else, you know, this is something that you've been really waiting for. This is what this picture is kind of making me feel with the Four of Cups. This is something that you've been wanting and that you've been thinking about a lot, okay? You've been thinking about this a lot over the past couple of years. And with the Four of Cups, this is it be like coming in, you know? But I feel like it's going to take you, like what we did here tonight was like a huge release. And it's going to call forth and bring into manifestation a new beginning. But this is during a time where you are just kind of like, I want to say like you're disconnected from the world, but not in a bad way. It's like you're just like in reflection. You're processing everything, you know, with the Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups is also like, this is something like you've been waiting for this type of relationship, this connection, this experience of passion and, you know, love that feels passionate is what I'm feeling like. Love that feels passionate, being cared for. Like this is a masculine giving a rose to a feminine energy. And I love this song too. This song that's playing, there's no words in it, but it's one of my favorites. I listen to a lot of songs that don't have words in it. And so like this song is kind of like, it starts to build up. It builds up and there's like this explosion of like sound, right? And so what I really feel like this is what that's speaking to me, you know? Now, for those that this is going to happen, like this energy, just for those that are really wanting something new and that's your intention, this is going to happen during a time that you're in suspension. Okay. So it feels peaceful. It feels like you've let go of a lot and you're just ready. You're excited to experience something new. And so it doesn't feel like you're waiting anymore because it feels like you're just kind of like reflecting on what needs to be reflected. You're processing what needs to be processed. And it's not like, I feel like what you've been holding on to was a lot where you couldn't even like, you couldn't really settle into a space that felt open enough and clear enough to invite new energy in, if that makes sense, you know? So like, there might have been this energy of like frustration. There might be this energy of like frustration or like irritation because you're like waiting. But it was really honestly like it couldn't come in without this release. And now with it being gone, you might go through a period, maybe like a month or so of like just really processing it. There's a box of tissues. And you know, I am not a spiritualist. Like you have to cry, you have to feel the pain. And some of you guys haven't been feeling the sadness of like what was let go of. I cried today. I cried today and it felt good. It was like an angry cry. You know, I don't allow myself to get angry a lot. I don't. That's one of my it's just something about me. You know, I don't even want to say that it's a bad thing, but it can bite me in the ass sometimes where I don't allow myself to really feel rage. I was crying today and it felt so good. I was crying to my best friend. I was talking to her, you know, and this card says a shoulder to cry on. Like the people around you, like your friends, your family members, they are there waiting for you to just vent to. And so you're going through you're going to go through a process of letting go. And that's what these people are here for, you know, to listen and to support you. And so what it feels like is like you let go of this and you make space. And so there's no frustration. When you take the time to cry, process, journal, get to the bottom of it, like release it all. Sometimes you don't want to release it because you feel like, you know, there's things that you have to admit to yourself during that release. And it makes you uncomfortable. Little by little, it's going to make you feel better. So I feel like that it's either like this is the last thing that you needed to let go of, you know, to accept. And so there's like this space. There's all this space for new energy to come in. And so it's going to come in during a time with the Hanged Man here. It says to be continued. It's going to come in during a time where you are like in suspension. You're not really focused. You're just kind of like really illuminated and like pondering at the conclusion, you know, like, you know, when you after you read a book or like you watch a movie, you kind of have to discuss it and you're just like, wow, you have accepted it's over, but you're kind of just like illuminated by the experience. I think whatever you went through previously in love, you're going to be illuminated by it. Now, this to be continued. Some of you guys, this message, I feel like this is, you could, like your soulmate. So if some of you guys that are wanting to call in a soulmate, this, you've already met this person. This is to be continued. They're going to come back. Now the time is ready and prime and open for this experience to come back into motion. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Some of you guys that are just wanting to attract new, and you don't really have like a set intention, you're attracting somebody from the past. And I do feel like this is going to be a relationship with the Three of Wands. This will be a relationship. Ooh, see, King. Look at that. King of Pentacles with the diamond ring. Yeah, this is going to get serious. This relationship will get serious. It will be committed. This person is going to invest in you. Even if it was like heavy or you guys went through something, I see that this is going to be a positive experience and it's going to go beyond, you know, it's going to go beyond where it was. So this could be somebody coming back from the past, but you know, sometimes you can't go on and create what you want with someone. I'm hearing you can't go on and create something that you desire and want with someone because you have a lot of, like, it could be trauma that you have to kind of let go. And letting go is just accepting and letting the emotions kind of like move through you, not feeling like you have to do something about it. You know, like you don't have to do something about all of your sadness. Like you got to take care of yourself, you know, you got to take care of yourself, make sure you're good, you know, but it's okay to be like, well, this is just sad. And I don't have to call someone. I don't have to like, you know, try to be a certain way or do something or reach out or even, you know, explain myself. I can just be okay with being sad, be okay with being mad. You know, I feel like it's a part of the letting go process. Okay. Childhood home messages were all of the love, where all the love started. All kinds of love were experienced here, and this place is where, let me see, oh, these are messages. Let me go to my comments on my computer so I can see what you're writing. Okay. This is interesting. Cool. And this place is where the healing has begun. Yes, has to begin. And that's why, like, there's some things that you're holding on and you can't really invite this energy in, or maybe it did come in and all of that trauma from either or, from their, from their energy and from your energy. It's like the hanged man is a lot about processing, understanding so that you can come out and be different and be evolved, and the Three of Wands following that's about like being ready to go to the next level, go to the next destination. And it's usually a destination that you have never been to. Okay. So, and with the King, I just feel like you're going to have an experience that you're going to be like, if this is, you're going to have a person that is truly invested for the long run. Okay. They want to take you to the moon. They want to take you to the moon, baby. Yeah, they're going to be really investing in you. Okay, so that's what I have for I feel like this is deep. I knew it was going to be deep because I'm doing chakra work. Yeah, there's something like, look, I'm sorry. Someone might be coming back to say sorry, Let's get into these messages. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next, the first person that wants a reading, but that's what I got for ours. I feel like it's a really good, like, this is what you want. If you want divine true love, you gotta let go. You gotta go through the process. And a lot of us are at we're on the last two wands that we gotta drop. And those last two wands could feel heavy, the most heaviest, because we don't want to let go of it, And I feel like it's gonna get better on here. It's like you're making space for new energy to come in. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next, to the first person that booked, which was Brianna. If you guys want a love reading, go ahead and go to the stand store because I'm gonna get into the live readings right now. But I'm not going to be on here that long. Okay, so let me see what Brianna wants. Brianna, you here? Okay. Yes, you are. A prequel. Okay, girl. Okay, so to the longer one. Okay. Just okay, yeah, you wanted now I remember I read it the other day, but my mind's all over the place. So let me just pull it up. You wanted a fun reading. Where is the message? Love this song. Okay, here it is. Oh no, this is like old. Let me go down to the bottom. Ooh, did you see me? Oh no, okay. Are these pictures? I think that's from the last one. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I watched the video. So you just want to find. Okay, yeah. just to see the next. Okay, so who's the next person, right? Sorry. Sometimes I'd be all over the place, but I remember the video, which I'm gonna record for you. I'll do that tomorrow morning, just to catch up before I do my other one. So I'll probably send it to your email, or I'll just send it. I'll send it through chat, through the Etsy chat. But let's get into this. So we're just gonna see your next person, just to see. Let's see the energy of who's coming in next in love. Let's see, girl. Okay, so Spirit is telling me, ooh, I can't wait to sit down to do your full reading, because I know it's going to be interesting. Okay, so I'm like in front of my computer here, okay? And I'm like thinking, what is the next energy? Hold on. Okay, sorry. I'm just like, okay, so I'm looking at my computer here, and as I'm like going through the energies, I am looking at the airplane button. I'm looking at the airplane button on my keyboard, and I'm just like, so I feel like this person might be from might be long distance from you, or you guys could be going on trips together. But no, Spirit's really telling me like this is somebody that's at a distance from you. They might even need to take a plane to come and see you. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at the buttons on my computer. Now I'm looking at the target button, and I've never even seen that button before on my computer. I mean, I'm not tech savvy or anything, but so I feel like this person might be from a distance. Now, what I have here, okay, is somebody who is possessive. 4 of Pentacles here, right? Yeah, 4 Pentacles. This person is very possessive. The next energy that's coming in, they're going to be very possessive over you. I think this happens a lot when I do readings, like on the energy, like who is this person? They like to show me good things and bad things. Spirit always said, so you know, it might not be bad. I like my men to be possessive. Please be possessive over me. Just not abusive. You know what I mean? Not abusive. Just, you know, I like to be owned. I do. You know, I like to be owned. I like my man to be possessive. I feel like your song is Party from Beyonce and Andre 3000. But I feel like this next person is pretty possessive here. I see this person like really tripping. Like this person be tripping. It says 4 of Roses. This is 7 of Wands. And it says drama here. And I feel like this person, they naturally can hide this energy. They can naturally kind of hide this energy of possessiveness, tripping. Like this, I feel like this person is going to be like, because you're at a long distance, they might create drama. That's what it's going to feel like to you. But I think it's mainly because of who you are. It triggers something in them. They worry a lot. This person could have like anxiety being away from their partner. Okay. I don't know how you feel about that, Brianna. I don't know. Someone's literally just playing that right now at work. Yeah, this is Brianna's energy. We like to party. And I feel like this is the energy of you, Brianna. Like you are in this energy. It's weird. This is okay. Like you're gonna feel this way about this person. Let me look at the lyrics. Okay. I think you're gonna. This is how they feel. Like your touch drives them crazy. But I feel like life belongs to us. I feel like you're just gonna be in a carefree kind of energy. What I'm really feeling is like, you know, when you're with somebody that is really like they're really about you. Like, you're able to be free and just be like, yeah, my man is all about me. Like, that's what I'm feeling for you, Brianna. And I feel like it's gonna be tough on him. I'll give you everything. Rockin' till the morning. Uh-oh, I'm dropping shit. Like to party. Yep, like this person is gonna be really possessive. They're going to feel like they have to compete, like always. I think it's mainly like, you see, we in our glamour magic, right? We're in our beauty magic. This is what it's like, giving really you. Like, you see the makeup. I feel like it's about your appearance. I also feel like it's about your energy. Like, you know, Beyonce, she's kind of like singing in this song, like she's just ready to party. She's out, she's having fun. And like, you might feel a lot of feelings for this person, but I don't know, you're just in a good energy and it scares them. I'm dropping shit. Hold on. I keep dropping stuff. This is the sun. This is going to be a good relationship. I don't know if you like possessive. Girl, they all possessive. You know that. I know they are. They are with you. That's true. And there's gonna be a lot of like sex, I feel like, with this person while they're in town. Because I really feel like this person is gonna be like flying to you. That's what I feel like. Okay, so we have the two of wings. Wings. Why did I say wings? Like, this guy is gonna be flying to you. He's gonna be flying to you. That's what I really feel. I'm feeling like a really sure energy too, girl. I wonder if he looks like the others. Oh, okay, I got this. I'm gonna pull from that to see what they look like. But Four of Roses. This is the Four of Wands. Yeah, but this person, like, yeah, they might create drama. Like, I remember I was talking to this one guy. He was always so dramatic, you know. I liked it because he was really possessive, but he would get jealous, always starting drama with me. And then I think just like our passion and our chemistry, like, I don't know, it would get too serious. So I don't know, it might get a little bit serious, but it might get on your nerves a little bit, their possessiveness. So yeah, Four of Wands, I feel like this could be a person. I feel like this could be a person that like you marry. It could be a person that you consider to marry, but this is about union. You will be in a committed relationship with this person, and that's why they're stressed, because it's like they might not live in the same town as you, you know. They might not be living in the LBC. For real, it's feeling New York, bitch. I don't know. It's feeling real like not Long Beach. I don't know why. But that's what it's feeling. It doesn't feel Long Beach to me. This is the night. This person got money. They got money. You know what's up. That's what he's like, girl, you know what's up. Say what? This person is digging you. He is feeling you. Four of Mirrors. This is the Four of Swords. Yeah, this person is like, you got them thinking. I feel like this person, you make them feel really happy with the sun. Girl, okay, so I'm seeing, I cannot wait to do your full reading. I'm gonna do this I'm gonna do it in a couple days, okay? I'm gonna do it like in two days. I'm gonna do the full reading for you that you booked. But because I feel like this is gonna be really fun. But with the two, I feel like this person, they're tripping because you might be talking to another person. Let's see about that. Hold on. Because with the Two of Rings, it says the final two. This is why this person is tripping. And they're not in town. Girl, let me see. What is this? Look, the front runner. Knight of Cups. So we got a king. Do we have a king? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, this is the first kind of court card I'm seeing here. This person got money though. Nine of Pentacles. This person got some money. They're very possessive. They are family oriented. They are like thinking, and they kind of like have contemplated, and they're going to really want to like have a committed relationship with you, if not marriage. Okay. But I feel like you're dangling. You see, this is like a feminine energy holding up the scales. And at the bottom, it says final two. And I'm telling you, niggas hate that when you dangle that in their face, that they're not the only one. I don't know. It feels like that too. There could be, Brianna. Sounds like brand new energy. Let me see what you say. Hold on. Can't really see everything on my phone. You're here for it. Yes, it's turning into a whole collective. Your reading is turning the whole collective. There's new energy coming. For real. Let me see. What is this energy? Okay. There is going to be this. I feel like this person, I don't know, I'm really connected. Like there could be other energies, and this is why this person, they just think that there's other energies. You know how guys be thinking like, oh, I know you gotta, I'm hearing Party, his new song, you got 100 niggas in your phone or in your DMs, It could be that. They might be thinking you creeping, But this person is trying to win the race. Okay? They're trying to win the race to you. With the Ace of Rings, though, they're going to know on the first date. They're just going to know. Like, I feel like this guy is going to fall really hard for you. They're going to fall hard for you. We have a first date. That's a Ace of Pentacles there with the Knight of Roses. So this person's going to really try. Ooh, Emperor. So we have two people here. We have an Emperor. We have a Knight of Wands. Oh, it's a Knight of Wands. I thought it was Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's trying to move fast. So it could be two people. Like I was saying, final two. You dating people. You're going on dates. But there is a bachelor. There is a bachelor here. This guy looks good. I feel like this guy looks good. Who is this? Hold on. This is a woman. I think this is you, of course. The producer plants. This is the Fool. Yeah, you ready to like have something new? This is new energy coming in. I really do feel like if this is two people, is this two people, Spirit? I feel like if this is two people, they're both new. I know that's what you're kind of. And this person might be a parent. No, we in love energy. Let's get, I'm feeling somebody else's energy right now, not Brianna. Someone's leaking in with cheating energy, I don't know if you guys can hear the song, but somebody wants to cheat back. That's not Brianna though. Okay, hold on. That's probably somebody else up in here, probably somebody else. Let's go on. Let's move along. Hey, Mr. DJ. Here's like it's not instinct, this is Backstreet Boys. But yeah, I feel like this guy could be a parent. He is an overachiever with the Six of Wands. This person is an overachiever, has a good job. He's insecure though. I don't know why. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be training him. See that dog? And there's a feminine hand giving a bone. So, let me see. Well, there was a married man, girl. Okay. When we weren't reading, girl, we did Bible study, and then there was an ex. Hold on, let me look at my computer because I can't see it all. Okay, so there was a married man when we weren't reading, girl. We did Bible study, blah, blah, blah. And then there was an ex-con from St. Louis, but I didn't entertain both those options too long. Okay. I'm not getting criminal. I'm not getting ex-con. I'm not getting that. Okay, so I just feel like this person, I don't know, they have money. I feel like they could be a little bit insecure. I feel like you might have to train them. You might have to train them a little bit because they're going to start a little bit of drama. Okay. Brianna, do you have another question? I'm going to wait and see if anybody else. I'm going to see if anybody else wants a reading. If not, I'm going to go. Hey, for me. Church tea finished. I love NSYNC. I love Backstreet Boys. Mr. Ego. Let me see. Oh, I didn't tell you, girl. I didn't talk to. Let me see. Freak. Okay, what? Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't tell you, girl. But he did move slow. The locks, I don't know. Oh, the locks guy. He seemed too friendly, but men do notice. He finally walked me to my car. The guy with the dreads? So, okay, no, Isaiah. Okay. What happened? So what happened though? What happened when he walked you to the car? Finally. I asked him to help guide me out. But then he was like, no, you'll be fine. Locked, parked right behind me. I need to see, did I see Lux, the guy, his face? I feel like I just saw the back of him. I didn't bring my keys that Sunday, so they all came out. You know, the kids be kind of messing stuff up. I'm just playing. They be getting in the way. Let's see. What is the energy in the collective? No. Kids be messing stuff up. Let's just see what's coming in love for the collective. And then if anybody doesn't have a question, I will head out because it's already 9 o'clock. Willing to be here if you guys want cards read, but and I probably will not be doing this for a really long time. What is good? I feel like wow, somebody is breaking up. There's somebody that wants something more. They want a new beginning. They want something else. And they're tired of being like hurt. You know, they feel kind of trapped. We have the devil. Feel kind of trapped in this situation. Okay. And there's just like a lot of anger and pain, maybe even jealousy, feeling, and they're just like kind of tired of this, tired of not getting what you want in the relationship, you know, and you're tired of feeling trapped. So there is this energy of freeing yourself, you know, there's an energy of feeling rejected with the 10 of Swords here, you know, like you're feeling rejected, you're feeling hurt, you're feeling kind of like betrayed at this point. You're tired of being confused. You're tired of feeling like you don't know what to do when it comes to this connection. You know, you feel like heavily attached to this person, but you also feel detached from them. So it's almost like you're trapped in this relationship, but you just like, there's just nothing here but frustration, pain, irritation. You're not getting what you want out of this connection. And it's like really weird. Do you see how like one gingerbread cookie is like happy and the other one is like sad and broken up? And for whoever I'm talking to, this collective, you know, that I'm talking to right now, they're not feeling good about this connection. And when they fantasize, because this is what I'm feeling about the optimists, like even though you feel this way in this connection, it could be a situationship, it could be like a full-blown committed relationship that you're in, and you just feel like it's not what you want, you're not getting what you want out of it. There's this energy with the Page of Rings here. I don't know why these balloons are really making me feel like there's like this fantasy. There is this like imagining what you want, and it feels like it's very possible, like something different outside of this relationship. We have the Two of Cups. You're thinking about being with somebody else, maybe possibly having something new where you can get what you want out of this, out of love. You know, you're not getting what you want out of this connection. It's, you're heartbroken by it. Okay. It could be somebody that you live with the Four of Wands here. You need someone that's about it. You need somebody that's about it. This person don't really feel like they're about you. Okay, there could be it could be a lot of sexual energy. Okay, I'm tapping into a different collective. Let's see what's going on with this collective. Yeah, exactly what I was feeling here. So with the Five of Roses, there could be lots of options here for you. You have a pick. And the thing is, though, this competition here with this collective, with the Five of Wands, what is this? Oh, yeah, the rose ceremony. You see that? He has all the roses. He's about to give out a rose. You got to pick. You have options. And you're like, who's about it? Because I'm about, like, we're switching. There's a collective here that like has a lot of options here. And you're just like, and this could even be like trickling over to from the last collective that I was reading right now. This is what is this? This is Strength. Can't find me. I'm gonna mind you. Yeah, you might have to send somebody home. You might have to send somebody home. So yeah. So you're done having grace. There's an energy of feeling like, you know, the best winner will win. Let the odds forever be in your favor. You know, somebody has that mentality. It feels fun, but I feel like there's a lot of people that want that spot. We got the death card and being sent home. Yeah, I feel like you're tired of being alone. You know, this collective that I'm talking to, don't worry about this person. I feel like, you know, you're gonna break a lot of hearts along the way. That's really what I'm feeling here. But like this collective, this person is ready to kind of step out and go into the dating realm and game and have fun. There's an energy of like waiting for it to come to you. But the message here is that you gotta go out. You gotta, you know, you gotta step out. You gotta step out in order to, you know, there's a lot of options out there, but they're not inside your home. That's what I feel like. They're not inside your home. You have to go outside your home. Yeah, you might have created distance between you and just like people in general because you have trust issues. And it's like, or you're seeing everything. I'm hearing that like you're seeing everything as a red flag. Okay. You're seeing everything as a red flag. And so it keeps you like locked up in your house. All right. So I feel like you have to step out. You have to step out. And there are so many options here for you. You're too much in your head with the 8 of Swords. You're too much in your head. And it's getting to a point where you're kind of irritated with yourself. And you're going to see people with red flags. And that shouldn't keep you from experiencing like dating. Okay. You can't send everybody home whenever you see something. I feel like you're not giving people a chance, is what I'm feeling here. You've been hurt. You know, so the advice for that collective is like, go and have fun, step out. You have a lot of options and they're going to be fighting for your attention the moment that you put yourself out there. Okay. And trust that, yes, you've been through something like heavy, but you know how to spot the red flags and you can move accordingly. This is just, you have fun with it. Doesn't mean like the moment you step out and go on your first date after being single, meaning that that's going to be the person that you're with. Okay. So that was it. I feel like I'm probably gonna get going because no one is booking the live readings. So people are not needing a read. I know, I love this deck too. Eat my last chocolate. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Woo! Oops. I'm dropping shit all day. What does that mean? I keep dropping shit. Ooh. I'm tired though, you guys. It's already 9. I knew I kind of came up on here way too late. But like I said, I'm gonna probably just host one ritual next month and I'm gonna take a break and pour into myself. I need it. All right. Good night, you guys. I'm tired. Yeah, I gotta get going. Oh, I hate this song. All right, you guys. I will see you guys later. See you in the next pick a card. See you on the next live. Bitch is tired. Thanks for hanging out with me. Love you guys. Peace. Bye, Juliet and Brianna. See you guys in the coven.